Oh, Seven Citizens Black here, and today I just wanted to share my extreme luck with you all and show you how I managed to solo salvage a Hercules by myself and the outcome of my venture. I know I normally am offering up a guide or roadmap update, which honestly should be coming tomorrow or the day after, and never showing off something cool, but today was a good day and I had some extremely decent luck, so let me share and shut the hell up. So first off, I've been salvaging a lot this past week as these servers have allowed, and am working on a do's and don'ts video to help you guys with salvaging with what I've found in 3.18, with some things being different than what we saw in the PTU, and so some of the guides out there are lacking the newer information. So I was heading out to test out a new area I found when, out of habit, I pinged as I was leaving the hangar at Crew L1, and what do you know? I got a hit for salvage, so I was like, cool, it's probably a Titan, so I'll do it real quick and have a couple of boxes of SCU to start my journey. Little did I know that when I got close, it wound up being a Hercules. Now, this is the first one of these I've come across in 3.18, so I was pretty stoked and began scraping. Now, with some of the ships such as the Titan, they do not give up great amounts compared to the scrap pieces we now mostly find, and so I was thinking this would be true of the Hercules as well, but it soon became apparent that I was not going to get but maybe a quarter of the entire load, so I decided after gathering like 6 boxes to dump my stuff on my Vulture, backspace myself because my spawn was right below at Crew L1, and go grab my Taurus so I could move over all of these cargo boxes filled with that sweet RMC. Now, I'd be an idiot if I was not concerned with a 30k or someone running up on me and deciding to take this cool Hercules for themselves, but I decided to just get what I could, and if a skirmish broke out over this, that would probably just end up being fun as well, and could lead to some of that emergent gameplay that many of us have enjoyed with 3.18 as new and weird and cool things come up. So anyway, I managed to get the Taurus and found my Vulture and the Hercules, and so I began salvaging. I filled up my first load and then got out to tractor it all over with mostly no hiccups. I did get nailed in the head at one point, losing 30% of my life with a cargo box, but I kept on going, and the only real clock I felt was the pressure of a 30k. I got through another full load and kept moving those boxes over, trying not to let my OCD get the better of me when it came to leaving gaps. Overall, I felt like the tractor beam and cargo grids worked pretty well, and it was pretty easy. The salvaging of the Hercules took longer than I thought, probably close to 2.5 hours, and of course this would have gone smoother with a second person overall, but it's also one of those things where you want to see it through as a solo run, and of course this was not something that might work just anywhere with how fickle the game can be at times, so leaving your Vulture out in the middle of nowhere to go grab another ship, while doable, is not always going to work, and this location was just too convenient not to go this route. Anyway, near the end of salvaging, it was becoming more of a chore to get enough for a final full load, so I stopped at 10 cargo boxes and moved those last 10 over to the Taurus, and with my thirst station down pretty low, it was a good time to go ahead and take what I had. I had not been keeping count, so I was curious of how many I actually got. So I set the course back to Orison to go sell it, and then I started getting Discord pings. I looked over and saw notifications that the 3.18 hotfix patch was about to drop, so suddenly this became a race against time, and I was like, oh hell no, please don't let this server go down before I get my ship at least stored. Even then, with it being an update, my stuff might get lost and not saved with the ship, so I really wanted to get the stuff sold before the servers went down. As usual, when you're in a hurry, docking took forever. I got docked, ran inside, put my ship up, and then waited on the shuttles to get me to the TDD, which seemed to take forever from my standpoint, of course. I got inside, got up to the terminal, now praying to the terminal gods that they would actually work, because as late as of yesterday, I was having issues selling scrap and some illegal cargo I had obtained, so I knew this was pretty much a crapshoot at this point. I got up there, and oddly enough, my ship picked right up, and I was pleasantly surprised to see I had 42 SCU of RMC, and it sold for 323,000, which was a very nice haul, and so my day being done, I could log out and pretty much die now. Now, I do recommend doing large salvaging jobs with at least one other person, but if that solo lifestyle is for you, then let me know down in the comments what your biggest haul of salvaging has been so far, and also if you enjoy this video or my content overall and have found yourself on my channel more than once now, then please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. Also, if you don't want to play alone, then check out the Northfield org, which I'm a part of, but not in leadership. It's where I hang out with others and where you can specialize in industrial, security, or medical with a bunch of cool folks who are helpful, and I say this as someone who does not always enjoy playing in groups. Now, remember to be kind to your fellow gamer, don't be afraid to lose anything, because how else will you pull off something amazing, and stay positive, citizens.